What's up, everybody? Micah here, and today I'm coming at you with a little Q&A video. I'm going to be addressing some of the most popular questions that I have been asked over the past few months about my trip on the Appalachian Trail. So before I get into that, I do want to again welcome you all to my channel. This is Kentucky to Katahdin, and Katahdin, you know, everybody asks me about it all the time. What is Katahdin? What is Katahdin, they say. And Katahdin is the last mountain in Maine that I will be coming to. So as a northbounder going from Georgia to Maine, I will make it to Katahdin at some point, and that's it. It's over. So that hence the name, Kentucky to Katahdin. It kind of gives you an idea there. And as you can see, I am still at my house. I haven't left yet. You know, I'm just soaking up the last few days before I leave. I will be heading out on Tuesday, April the 16th. So, but yeah, I just got a few things I need to stay here for. You know, turkey season is this weekend. This opening weekend for that, and I'd like to get me a turkey before I go. And then I'm going to head out and be gone for a while. But just a few things about the channel, about these videos. These videos will be delayed. They'll be on at least a week delayed. So while I am going to be starting on Tuesday, there won't be a video on Tuesday. I will not have a video out until probably a week from Tuesday. This is only just to help me out, just to be more convenient, and so I'm not in such a time crunch. It'll give me more time to edit the videos and more time to upload, and it'll just be better. So if you see me post a picture and not a video, don't be alarmed. The videos will be out at some point, I promise. Okay, let's get into these questions. I got my cheat sheet here, and I'm going to start out with the most popular question that I am asked. Are you hiking alone? And the answer is no, I will not be alone. There are 3 million people that hike the Appalachian Trail every year, so there's going to be plenty of people out there, and I'm a pretty sociable guy, so I expect to make some friends and probably group up with people along the way. So don't worry about that. I'm not going to be alone out there. Another question: how long is this going to take? How long am I going to be gone? Well, I'm expecting this to take between 4 and 5 months. I think I'll be done by September. I hope to be done by September. You know, but I keep reminding myself, hey, this is not a race. This is not a sprint. You know, it's not really even a marathon. This is something completely different. So I'm going to do the mileage, daily mileage that I feel comfortable with, and I'll get into that later on in the videos as we go. But it's, you know, this is going to be an adventure, and I want to soak it up while I'm out there. So I'd say September is going to be it, and, you know, that's what I'm shooting for. Another popular question: what am I going to be eating? And, you know, this brings me to my favorite comment that I got on my announcement post on Facebook when I announced that I was going to be through hiking the AT. Somebody asked, are you going to hunt and catch your own food? And I absolutely love that. I'd be so down for that if that was legal. But unfortunately it's not, so I will have to settle for junk food. And I'll post a picture right here. You can kind of see some of the things that I will be eating. Peanut butter, tons of little snack bars, candy, pepperoni, oatmeal, various pasta sides and noodles, that kind of thing. So it's basically just junk food, like I said, but that's what I'll be doing in that regard. As far as water goes, I have a water filter and a water collection bag. So what I'll do is I will get water from either a stream or one of the mini pipe springs that flow out of the ground on the AT. I'll get water from there. I'll put it in the bag and filter it through a Sawyer water filter into a water bottle and drink it right out of the bottle. And I pretty much drink nothing but water, so good for me on that. As far as camping goes, while I'm on the trail, I will be staying in either my tent, which I will take with me, or I'll be staying in a shelter. There's shelters on the trail, and they're every 5 to 10 miles apart, you know, just kind of varies. And these shelters are 3 walls and a roof. They're wooden structures, and they usually sleep between 6 and 12 people. Kind of gives you an idea there. I don't know that I will spend much time in shelters, to be honest with you. I'll probably spend most of my time in my tent. Not a big fan of the idea of sleeping among some people that I really don't know all that well. And yeah, I mean, the snoring and stuff, I'll probably stay in the tent. So when I'm not on the trail, I will be in a trail town. And that's, you know, that's kind of another hot topic. Trail towns. Trail towns are everywhere on the AT. The AT is a tourist attraction like no other, really. I mean, you think about it, it covers 14 states. There's a lot of towns. I expect to be in a town every 2 to 3 days. That's what I'm kind of banking on. My food resupplies, you know. Take 2 to 3 days worth of food at a time and go to the next town and get more. So these towns are everywhere. You're always crossing roads. The AT crosses a road on average every 4 miles. So there's always access to a town, always access to people. This is not as remote, you know, as you probably are thinking. While it is out there, you know, it's not like backwoods bushcrafting or anything. Batteries and my cell phone. How am I going to charge it? How am I going to charge this stuff? What I have for my cell phone are 2 10,000 milliamp battery power banks. They're just real small. They don't weigh much. I've got 2 of them. They're good for 3 charges each, 3 full charges of my cell phone. So I can get 6 total charges on these things. When I'm in towns, when I'm staying at motels and stuff in towns, I will charge these power banks and I'll charge my cell phone. In addition to keeping my cell phone on airplane mode, which is basically a power saving mode. Turns everything off. Shouldn't have any trouble with power out there. I think I'll be okay. Cell service is plentiful, I believe. From everything I can tell, you know, Verizon gets good coverage on the AT, especially on top of the mountains and stuff. I've got Verizon. I think I'll be okay in that aspect of things. Shoes and clothes. How many pair of shoes am I taking? I'm taking 2 pair. One pair of shoes is a pair of trail runners. Those are my hiking shoes that I will be in every day. The other pair of shoes are sandals. I'm taking the sandals for a little relief when I'm in camp and I'm in towns. I don't need to be hiking, you know, 20 miles a day in trail runners and then walking around in town with the same shoes on. It's just not healthy. So I'm going to have the sandals, got the camp shoes, you know. To answer another popular question, as far as shoes and everything, and their durability, you know, trail runners typically last a through hiker 500 miles, about average. So I expect to have a new pair of trail runners at about 500 miles in. You know, after a while, you're just wearing those things down and they break down and stuff. So I'd say I'll have a couple of pair of trail runners when this thing's wrapped up. But getting into clothing, as far as clothes go, I have 2 hiking outfits that I will alternate day to day. And then I've got 2 camping outfits. And then I'll just wash those when I'm in town. Is your family meeting you? Yes, my family is going to be meeting me at a couple of different points on the AT. We haven't figured out yet where all we're going to meet up, but you know, I'm blessed with a great family. They're behind me 100% on this thing, and they're excited to come out and meet me. Hopefully we can find some real cool trail towns to meet up in and kind of tour around those and just enjoy ourselves there. So yes, they'll be there, and I'm looking forward to that and showing them around. All right, so the last question that I'm going to answer is, what will you do when you get back? Everybody wants to know. Everybody wants to know where you're going to be. I really don't know, honestly. You know, I'm hoping this trip's gonna open my eyes up and sort of steer me in a direction. You know, kind of guide me to what I am going to end up doing. But honestly, right now, I have no idea. I'm sure I'll get a job doing something, but I've just not figured out what it is yet. And that's all I got really for the rest of this video. I hope that answers questions for you guys. I know there's some questions that I didn't cover. If you want, you can private message me. I'll be happy to answer them. I love talking about the trail and kind of what I've been doing to prepare for it. But yeah, come Tuesday, it's on. It's game on. I'm headed north. I'm taking you all with me. It's going to be a great journey. I can't wait.